Hey guys, it's Natalia and welcome back to Glossy Confidential. I am here today with a makeup tutorial for this makeup look that I'm wearing right now. I was in Makeup Maxima yesterday and I happened to see that they had the Solstice eyeshadow from Urban Decay, so I picked that one up. I saw it on someone's Instagram 2 nights ago and since then it's just been lodged in my mind thinking I need that eyeshadow, I need that eyeshadow. Went to Makeup Maxima and lo and behold, they had one left, so it was fate. So I picked this one up and I've created this makeup look today. I am loving this eyeshadow. It is just fun, glittery, sparkly, but not too much. I've made it really quite dark and smoky because if you know me, I do like dark smoky eyes. It's just what I do. So I really hope you enjoy this tutorial. I really had fun creating it, so if you would like to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so I'm just zooming you in a little bit. I'm going to prime my face. I'm going to use the Smashbox primer water. Don't do that with your mouth open because it tastes disgusting. Just going to let that dry a bit. I'm then going to take in my Makeup Forever Step 1 Mattifying Primer and just apply this to my nose area. You don't need much of this at all because it is very potent. Like literally that much. And then start rubbing it in because my nose does get a little bit oily. And I find when I wear this, I don't notice any oil on my nose for at least 6 to 8 hours throughout the day. So I've got a little bit of Professional here, and I'm just going to put that into my fine lines. I'm gonna say my old age, but you know. And this is the moment when I realise I have no mirror. Just going to put foundation on first. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation in 8. It's a little bit yellow toned, but I mean, I can still get away with it. In summer though, I think this would look so much better. Just going to buff that in with Glamourous number 23 liquid foundation brush. Not going to worry about under my eye area for now because I am going to put concealer on underneath, and I'm trying out the new Naked Skin concealer as well because I picked that one up yesterday, so I really want to try that. So I sort of feel like I haven't filmed for a while, and I keep saying that. It's my first day without kids and I haven't had anything to do. It's kind of cool. My cousins, I had my cousins from America over last week and my parents are up, so my week just, I didn't have kids a couple of days, but those days just sort of consisted of doing things with family and stuff. And it was so cool because my cousin from America brought me over some 2 Urban Decay blushes and the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette, so I'm really looking forward to it. After I finish this, I'm going to bust them out and do photos and stuff so then I can start playing with them. Okay, I feel like I'm doing a lot of priming today. I'm now going to go in with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, Enigma. It's like the newer one. Take it all the way up to my brow bone. It has got a bit of colour to it, so it does sort of just help cancel out any discoloration. So I'm going to do my eyes first. I'm going to go in with MAC Soft Brown and an E40 brush and just put that above the crease. It's literally a transition shade, so it doesn't really matter where it's going, but just keep it in the general above the crease vicinity. I'm going to go in with a bit of a darker shade. This one is Embark. I'm going to go in with a 217 type brush. This is actually an E25, and just sort of put that on the outer corner. I'm then going to take my Glamourous Cream Shadow Shader 8.5 brush and I'm going to go into the MAC Paintpot. I'm going to be using Constructivist, which is this sort of browny, bronzy sort of shade, and just apply that on the lid area. I'm using this as my base. Such a pretty colour. And I'm just going to wipe the excess off on my hand there and just start blending that a little bit up, but mainly keeping it onto the lid. And if you need to go back in with soft brown or that original brush just to sort of blend out that line there, go for it. Blending. Blending is the key. Now for the star of the show, this is the Urban Decay eyeshadow in Solstice. This is the Moondust. This is what it looks like on the packet there. When I was at the shop, she's like, oh, it's sort of like a blue brown. I'm like, it's nothing like a blue brown. It's got like the greeny blue colour, but then it's got like a hot pink and it's got a bit of purple in it. It is just absolutely gorgeous. Like, this is just a magical, magical colour. So I'm going to go on with my ring finger and we're just going to place that on the lid. putting my head back a bit to make sure I'm getting it right up into the lid area. I'm going to go in with a 217 again. I'm going to go back in with Embark, which is this dark brown shade. And we're going to just put it on the outside corner there. We're doing it again on this side, so just deepen the corner. So the crease, I do like doing crease work sort of with my eye open so I can see where the product is going, because I do want that darkness just above my crease. So I'm just going to go in with a smaller, thinner brush. This had a name, but I ripped it off. And I'm just going to go in with Max Carbon. I'm using Carbon because it's not a very pigmented black. And I'm just going to just feather it just in the outer corner a bit, just, you know, just a little bit. I find Carbon is a great eyeshadow if you don't want black, if you just want like a less pigmented black. I got my brows done yesterday, so I don't need to do too much to it, but I'm just going to go in and fill them in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Let's keep it real. This one, I might have to go and thin this out a little bit here, maybe. And then just a little bit of clear brow gel to hold them in place. Because I'm putting on lashes and I don't want to take too much attention away from the top of my eyelid, I'm just going to put a really thin line of black eyeliner. This is the Stila Stay All Day thingy. I'm pretty much just going to draw along the base of my lashes. I'm just going to come in and clean up under here. And I'm going to take that bottom lash line really smoky and quite far down. So I'm not going to go and conceal just yet. I'm going to do that after I have finished my bottom lashes. But first I'm going to put some eyelashes on. I'm going to be using these ones from Socialize. This is the Glamourous lashes. And they're really thin and wispy. It's not too much. It's got really short lashes here and then they fan out here. So I'm just going to go and apply my lashes now. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do the under eye lash area. Okay, so the lashes are on and I'm just going to go and take a black eyeliner and just sort of start smudging this underneath my lashes. Once they dry, they're a little bit harder to work with. So I'm going to go in with a pencil brush and just start smudging that into my eye, not actually into your eye. You know, we're just smudging that down a little bit. I'm going to put it in the waterline as well at this stage. Okay, so I'm then going to just wipe off that brush. I'm just going to go back in with Embark, which is this dark brown, and just start smudging that underneath, like on top of that black liner. It's going to get quite dark and smoky under here. Don't forget, I still haven't concealed yet, so if I do want it to go not as far down, I can then clean up with the concealer still. Okay, I'm just going to go back in with a bit of a fluffier brush. I'm going to go in with soft brown and just blend it out a bit more. Just to sort of diffuse that line under there. Just going to go back in with the Q-tip again, do another bit of a clean up under here. There's a little bit of fallout from the glitter from blending. It's not as bad as the NARS one that I reviewed just the other day. I'll link that video down below if you wanted to go and see it. It's nowhere near as bad as that. So, cleaning up a bit of the glitter fallout. And then I'm going to go in with the concealer. So I'm just going to zoom you out again so I can do the rest of my face. So the concealer I am going to use is this one from Urban Decay. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. This is in the colour Medium Dark Neutral. This is very pigmented. So that's something to keep in mind. And I'm going to go in with a Sigma Soft Blend Contour Brush. And just start blending that out, bring it down a bit. to that inner corner. So you can see that's already brought a lot of that smokiness under my eye. I'm going to go back in with the browns just to smoke it out the bottom bit again because I feel like I've lost that. I was going to conceal first and we'll come back and fix up those little things at the end. I'm just going to go in and set that under eye concealer with this light shade from the Sculpting kit from Makeup Forever. It is a matte colour. It's just a nice matte cream. I'm going to use this Makeup Forever contour kit again. And I found if you want a less harsh contour, go in with a fluffier brush. This is the Glamourous Ultimate Cheekbone Brush, number 3. I'm just going to use this to come in and carve out my cheekbones a bit. You basically apply the product here, put it in your hairline, and just twist your wrists in, and it will just apply the product there but blend it out at the same time. So for cheeks, I'm going to go in with just a little bit of blush, and this is Seduction from NARS. When I say a little bit, I mean like a little bit, because this is a very, very deep blush. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the apples of my cheeks and then just blend it back towards the hairline, just a little bit. Just adds a little bit of colour to my skin. This is the old Glamourous number 1. I'm barely touching the skin. I'm literally just doing tiny circles just to bring it back. For highlight, I'm going to use no other than the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. Glamourous fan brush. I was barely touching it. This is such a fantastic highlighter. Right on top of the cheekbones. Bring it up above my brow. I'm going to take, just for inner corner highlight, I'm going to take quite a little brush like this one. This is the Glamourous Lash Line Smudger and MAC Shroom. And I'm just going to put that in there just to lighten that up because it is quite smoky and I just want it to be a little bit lighter just in that inner corner. I'm just going to take that just under high points of the brow bone. And just go in and blend that out because I probably went a bit too much right there. Plus I'm going to go in with my lip product, and this is going to be Rhubarb from, oh, Jesus, Bite Beauty. Rhubarb, yeah. This is just one of the high, I can't talk. It's one of their high pigment pencils. And I'm just going to put my bottom lash mascara on. I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Tight Line mascara. I honestly don't actually like using this for tight lining because I poke myself in the eye. And so with the bottom mascara done, that completes this tutorial. I am so in love with this eyeshadow. It is just amazing. I cannot get over how absolutely beautiful it is. I can safely say that I have got nothing in my collection that looks remotely like this, so I'm so excited to have this baby. I'll have a list down below in the description box of all the products I've used. I'm also going to have an accompanying blog post over on my blog, glossyconfidential.com.au. So that's going to have more up-close photos of the look and a list of products and where you can get everything as well. If I can find links to everything, I'm going to put links into the blog post as well so you can go over and check it out. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you really soon. Bye!